MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as Big Daddy Boomer will stand in here with a runner at first to start the inning. Now, I know both of you are more familiar with the art of hitting as opposed to the art of pitching, but on a wet night like this, who do you think this favors?
Well, I think it favors the pitcher. I know they're going to argue, well, the grip, but the ball doesn't carry on wet nights. So if I'm out there, I'm saying, look, pitcher advantage.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Smoked on the ground left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
And here's where
Scott Van Slyke will stand in now. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't great.
Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
You'd have to figure he's going on his own out there at second. Normally, you'd see that trail runner in motion as well if it was called from the bench. He saw it, they weren't keeping close tabs on him, so he was able to make it into third with a stolen base.
Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first. Sean Deal steps in, hoping to get things going. Runners on the move for second, and he misses with it. Ball 4, so that'll load the bases. Victor Miltiades will get his first shot at it here. 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
Well, he's had 7 RBIs in his last 10 games, so he is producing runs, and he had another good one yesterday.
Struck him out, and now they'll likely need a base hit to get. Robert Kluka gets his first shot now, and he's working on a modest 5-game hitting streak. Trying to escape unscathed here in the first. Right side. He's got it. Throw in time, so a good pitch there gets him out of the bases loaded jam. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Brian Sung will get his first shot now, coming off a big ball game last night in which he accounted for 5 runs batted in.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI. It shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
To second for 1, relay to first in time, and just like Jeffrey Marte will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
And you know what, guys? It's just not getting a whole lot better for this guy either. He's hitting under 230 over his last 10 games.
One there, on to first, and that's now 2 innings and 2 double play balls here tonight. 2 away now. And with that, here's a look at how Tulsa will set themselves up defensively. Big Daddy Boomer will dig in. He singled his first time around. Now a throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. Another look to first, and a dive, but he's back.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Veras looks up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Doug Schroeder is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Trying to strike him out for the second time. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And no, I spoke too soon. It's by him for a 2-out hit.
And you check this out. This is on the inside part of the plate, but he's
digging in and looking for more. Big Daddy Boomer, and he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Line drive to center field, and another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one. Scott Van Slyke will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit out towards second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate.
And the run will score all the way from first. It's now 3-1. Miguel Fernandez will dig in. Took a called third strike his last time.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Popped high in the air. Boomer has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Big Daddy Boomer will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence. But he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
The 0-1 pitch. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Pretty good work out of the bullpen, as you see there.
Dana Pike steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And that'll get through into right, so there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off. Well, runs at something of a premium here in this matchup, so it doesn't make it quite as hard to find our top player of the game. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Roger Gutierrez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Boomer is right there. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And with that, here's
He comes into this one with a batting average against lefty pitchers over that 300 mark. So clearly, he's very comfortable hitting against southpaws. I expect that to translate into a nice game for him.
nobody out, runner on first. Goodness. 0-2 now. EK are visitors here as they take the field tonight following a scoreless top half. They're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
They've been good away from home here, too. They've won 3 of their first 4 on this road trip, and that's a sign that these guys are really coming together as a ball club. Just amazing.
Coming to the plate now, Scott Van Slyke, and he could get his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game.
Bert Conrad will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the 330 mark to begin playing. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in, so you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
Oh, and he struck him out. A big strikeout there with the bases loaded. Robert Kluka will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, when you have a rough day at the plate, it's all about letting it go. You can't dwell on it for too long.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. Striding into the box, Big Daddy Boomer. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
Down by 4 this early, I don't know if that's the type of swing you need to be taking here.
That counts. 1-1.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. The 1-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Randall Hartley steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up. Sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter.
Big Daddy Boomer will come in now to begin their half of the 6th, and it's been a struggle for them so far. Just 3 hits through the first 5 innings.
That's certainly not going to be enough to get the job done. And as the scoreboard bears out, if they want to get back in this game, I think this is the inning that it needs to start happening.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. In time.
Oh, love it.
Big Daddy Boomer will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
Yeah, on a swing.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, a real good performance, as you'll see in his final line. He gave him 7 2/3 good innings, and he was definitely the difference in this one.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Springfield Cardinals, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 1 man on base. For the Drillers, 1 run, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the Rod Jitsi will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On now to the bottom of inning number. In now, Big Daddy Boomer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Boomer.
Heading out towards shallow right. Hartley has it in his tracks. 2 down. A chance now to take a look at how the...
Well, you know, guys, I think this one could be a slugfest. If you get to the starter early and you continue to beat up on that bullpen, goodness, you could score a ton of runs.
Hit out towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Big Daddy Boomer is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Skied into straightaway right. Hartley on the move, and that's the first out of the inning.
Pretty good work out of the bullpen, as you see there.
Randall Hartley will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt? And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. Last half of the 5th coming up. Leading off the inning, Big Daddy Boomer, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base because they've been held in check all game.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll be a base hit. So right away, the possible tying run is aboard to start the bottom of the 7th. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Scott Van Slyke, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive, and give the next guy a chance as well.
Hilton has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Bert Conrad will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
And again a throw, and he'll get back in safely. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Another throw over. And a dive, but he's back.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
And again a throw. Runner back safely.
Just checking.
And again a throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential. So stepping in, number 11, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Now the double steal is on here. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Hartley will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Throw back to second. Randall Hartley will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is Big Daddy Boomer gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side. Vince Adorno comes to the plate now with the tying run at first. So he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Scooped up. Throw in time. And the ball game is over. This one definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And, boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award. But what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out? MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we can. Big Daddy Boomer set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Eric, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
And that last loss was one of those games that you hate to lose. It really could have gone either way, but for our sake, I hope we get another close game like that here.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And a gorgeous flip to second, and with that, the side is retired. An inning in the books, no score. Terry Lyons will stride in now, back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game. Drilled right back up the middle to his right. Boomer. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. Big Daddy Boomer will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Big Daddy Boomer.
Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. 3 innings complete. The Drillers lead it. Franz Borowitz gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Hit weakly on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it winds up being a run on no hits, and they leave 2 men on. On now to the bottom half. Big Daddy Boomer strides in, grounded out his last time through. Here's the first pitch to him. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That about got him in the coconut.